3 changes that would up your game in Marvel Rivals. 1. Pacing. The tempo you're playing at dictates the speed of your decision making in fights. 2. Target priority. Who are you focusing on? Is it the nearest target, player with the lowest health, or enemies that are isolated? 3. Constant fight interactions and attacking enemies. How long is the dead period between you fighting someone and standing around assessing the field? Today's gameplay is Captain America, and the gameplay review was submitted from a subscriber. If you would love to have a gameplay reviewed, come check out the live shows on Wednesday through Fridays, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Now, let's lock in.
Let me hear you scream. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
They just lost Venom, so that's nice. Now y'all are up 1. It's 5v6. We still should not be fighting her. We shouldn't be fighting her. This is not our fight. If you turn around and look, you could be back here helping Thing. Right? Leave Emma here. She not gonna KO nobody. I promise you, Emma not gonna KO nobody. So instead of fighting her, you can either go help Thing because she's weak and you can go fight this, or you can go over here and go fight this over here and go help the Scarlet. You have multiple decisions. That's way better than you fighting Emma here. Now, if y'all remember in my shorts, I always go, wait, why am I fighting Strange? Why am I fighting Magneto? Why am I fighting Emma? Look at the back line. We should not be fighting this because she's still weak. Look, she has the balls to come after you with no health. So she's going to try to attack your back line. Bro, if you take her out, it's over. She can get out of here. She can disappear. But she can't. She's not going to get out of this. If she disappears, all you got to do is throw out your shield. You're going to hit her, and it's basically GG's. But this, you should be going after, you should be going to somebody else. Nice. Now Psylocke is gone. I'm just calling this stuff out just to let you know. Now you can attack Emma. You got 3 people with you. Now attack Emma. Now she's dead. That's just easy to see. Still, now we head back. Go left. Go left. There's somebody right there. That's Invisible Woman. She's right in front of you. Attack left. You don't need to. I'm not sure why you're backing off here. Yeah, you don't need to back off this. Just turn and fight Invisible Woman. Yep. Like Invisible Woman, she should be out of here by now. Yeah, like we're kind of like this what like we're kind of start like we're kind of I call this dead period. You're dead perioding. So when I say dead period, that means there's a point in time where you're not throwing your hands at all. You're not art farming or building up, like you're not doing anything. Right now, you're stuck in dead period. We need to come out of this. We have to come out of dead period. You need to be punching something. Somebody need to get punched. If it could be the Psylocke on my team, I need to punch something. Somebody got to get punched out here. Okay. Right now we're in dead period. We got to get out this dead period. So there's a Venom over here. There's an Invisible Woman over here. We need to be in this. We need to be doing something. Cat need to be doing something. Cap should never be standing here alone like this. Never. So I'll do it this way. Watch this. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Watch this. So I'm gonna go from the death. Watch this. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2001. Now you finally attack. But that was like 40 seconds of you almost like, it's like 40 seconds of you doing nothing. So now when you think about the fights that way, if you're still sitting at 80, you should already have ult by now. But because you're not fighting anybody, you don't have ult yet. You're not involved. You're standing by. You're protecting your backline for no reason. They don't need protection. Nobody's fighting them. You should be fighting somebody. You should be backline doing something. The only time you need to cater to your backline is when somebody's there. Nobody's there. You should be in there throwing hands, right? And so this play right here, instead of diving this, you don't need to dive this. Watch this. Watch this. Jump, throw your shield instead. How much damage does the shield do? How much health do you think she has left, right? How much health does she have left? She has less, she has 1/4 left. She's probably sitting on, let's see, they're sitting on, I want to guess, I want to say they have 30 damage or 40 health left. I want to say 40. Psylocke, how much do they have left? 57. I was close. Last time I checked, 70 is more than enough room to get this KO, right? Okay. So if you throw your shield here instead of if you dive, that's only 40 damage. If you dive, that's only 40. I mean, I'm sorry, that's only 30 if you dive. And plus we got a 5% damage boost. That's like 32.5 or 33.5 or something. I think it's 32.5. So we got you're diving for no reason here. You're diving and it's only 30 damage. She's still gonna have 20 HP left. So that's a waste of a dive. Just throw your shield. Throw your shield and get this KO. She's weak. Throw your shield. And then you whiffed it. You missed. Just throw your shield. You're trying to, now she disappears. She's gone. Throw your shield. If she's that low on health, now you know when somebody's that low, they're below 70. All they have to do is just be below 70. Throw your shield. That's 70 damage if you get the hit. It's 70. That's easy. She's gone. Okay, so now you just that's a drop KO that we did not get here, all because we tried to dive instead of throwing the shield. So that's a lesson that we just learned. When we got somebody low like that, throw your shield. Get that easy KO. That's what to get out. Perfect. Now we don't, yeah. Now you see Venom over there, right? You see Venom, right? Go after, like I said, we need to put hands on somebody. So let's go back again. From the last time we threw a punch, let's go back again. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1000. Nice. So that was 9 seconds that we went that time. 9 seconds. Nice. You were shortening the time down. Let's see how much more effective you are. Again, same thing. It looks like, does this shield hit all invisible targets? Yes. Same thing I just said about, I told Easy. Adrian, go to your settings, go into your plan on controller, go to your settings, go to controller, go to Captain America, turn on his dash, take it off of hold to dash, make it toggle so that when you tap LB or you tap R1, you're just going to keep sprinting. You don't have to hold R1 in order to sprint. Just make it to where, turn it off from hold to dash to tap to dash, okay? This right here, you do not have to pop alt here. We don't have to pop here. Why? We're at a standstill, right? They're at a standstill. If the enemy, if you stand right here and you can't see nothing inside of this alt, right? You can't see anything. Neither can they see anything inside of your alt, right? This is a standstill. It merges right here in the middle. Okay. So what that means is nobody's going to get a KO here. So instead of popping alt here, even if you do pop alt, instead of popping alt here, we don't want to waste time. Nobody's going to die here. She can't get KO'd. He can't get KO'd. Everybody's in the alt. Okay. What's outside the alt? There are two people out here that's outside this alt. You have Psylocke and you have Storm. These are the two people you want to prioritize right now. They are the only people not protected by the health. The health is here. They're outside the line. If you dive her, and then you dive and throw your shield, she won't make it in enough time into the circle. She gets KO'd. You can just throw your shield. Let's see. How much health does she have left? She has 74 damage left. So if you throw your shield at 70% and dive, she's KO'd. So instead of popping your alt here, you popped your alt, and it's not a good alt because there was no reason to pop it. There's no reason to pop alt. Now your team, you got two people on your squad that you popped alt, and Invisible Woman popped alt, and their Cloak and Dagger just popped alt. These are way too many alts, and now you get caught in something you shouldn't be a part of. You shouldn't be in this. You should have been backline fighting that Psylocke and that Storm, because now that Psylocke and Storm can't heal. You would have got the Psylocke out the way. Now it's 5v6. Storm is gone now. So y'all would have KO'd Storm and Psylocke 4v6. I hope that you're understanding, like, every decision that you make is important. Every decision that you make in this fight is important.
Their team's capture progress is past the halfway point.
Because y'all clear this point out a lot faster. Again, we shouldn't be fighting Emma. There's no reason to fight Emma. Look backline. Look at, like, while you're doing this, while we're fighting Emma, look at what your thing is fighting. He's fighting 1, 2, 3. He's fighting 3 people. So instead of fighting Emma, forget Emma. If y'all fight this back here, it's over. Now Emma's by herself. You got Invisible Woman coming back in. If y'all fight this, y'all wipe this out quick. That's 2 people that get wiped out quick. Now y'all have advantage. Invisible Woman's already coming back. So this would be a 2v6. Now you get rid of her. She's not gonna KO Rocket. She's not getting Rocket. You have to make her overextend. If she comes back here, the only 2 people that's gonna be left is her and Venom. Her and Venom can't live without the healers. They can't. That's what I'm saying. Like the reason why we make this fight, like, y'all win this so much faster, bro. Y'all win this so much quicker. You see what I said about Rocket? Watch Rocket. So if you look at where Rocket just went, watch this. I'm gonna back the fight up. Watch this. Watch how smart Rocket is. Then she's not gonna KO Rocket. Watch. Rocket is weak, right? Rocket is down here at the bottom. Watch Rocket. As soon as Rocket gets weak, Rocket not gonna get KO. He fine. Don't try to protect him. He don't need protection. He don't need protection. Now, if this was an Iron Fist, I understand. If it's a Spider-Man, I understand. But when you got an M, ain't nobody gonna KO Rocket. Ain't nobody gonna KO Rocket like that. That ain't gonna happen. If it was a Scarlet, I understand. I get you. But in that situation, there's no need to protect. Man, we're going to go fight. We're going to go fight these. Right here, you have a decision to make. Another decision. Shaq, what's up, bro? Look at this. There's two options here. You can either fight Invisible Woman or you can fight Venom. If you fight Venom, you're not going to get this KO. You know that. He just popped this ult, right? And then on top of that, does he still have his healing ability? Yes, he still has a shield. You're not KOing him. There's no KO here. Okay. So instead of going after Venom, the person to go after is Invisible Woman. She's wide open. Even if you don't go after Invisible Woman, you have Cloak and Dagger right here. There are 2 healers wide open, but you're going after Venom. There's no reason. There's no reason to go after Venom. Go after Invisible Woman. This is a bad fight. This is really bad. This is really bad. And this is really bad. And Rocket's not gonna heal fast enough. He's not gonna heal you fast enough to get you out of there. Yep.
Hold the fort, soldiers.
This is really bad.
They look like they need this.
Nice. Now we can fight. Okay. So, what's on the floor? What's on the floor? This is where you got to ask yourself, what's on the floor? They just switched to a 3 healer lineup. Mantis, Cloak and Dagger, Invisible Woman. Where should you be fighting right now? If you try to fight Venom, all they're going to do is heal Venom. You're not going to get this KO because she's looking. So the only person by themselves, you're not going to KO these 2. Most likely you'll end up losing this battle because she just got buffed. And on top of that, she got buffed. She can freeze you and stop you. And then if you try to get away, she's going to pull you back. This is not a good fight here. But there's one person that's by themselves completely. That's her. This is your fight here. She's the only person by herself that you can get a clear KO. You went after Venom. He's not going to die here. Venom's not going to fall. Okay, now we got all 3 healers in one bunch. All 3 healers are here, plus Psylocke. This is why I said, what, like you're thinking. You're thinking. I can see you thinking. Once you do the jump, this is your time to think. Push or back off. How much health do you have? 684. Three healers in front of me. Push or back off. Push. Why? I got health. I have abilities. I'm more than able to fight this. The question now is, who is the person that can't be healed? If I fight these two, she's going to heal 1 and 2. If I fight this one, she's going to heal this one and she's going to heal, right? If I fight her in the back, nobody is looking at her. So if you look at it from another perspective, if I fight like this, who's looking at Invisible Woman? Nobody. But Invisible Woman is looking at these two. So you push this right here. Nobody's paying attention to her. If you were to push Psylocke, nobody sees Psylocke either. But by the time you try to get this finish, she's going to disappear. So you're not going to get that finish. So your best bet is to fight Invisible Woman. She's the only person that nobody sees right now. Nobody's looking at her. This is your fight. Okay, so let's keep going. Still, Invisible Woman. Okay, see, like, again, we're backing off of this fight. Why? We have health. We're not low in health. We shouldn't be backing off. We should be pressuring, putting pressure, giving our team confidence. They are not going to KO Rocket. Trust me. Rocket's going to get out of this. And the fact that it's 3 people fighting Rocket and there's 3 people here, this is where y'all need to go nuts on this back line. Again, the person that's out of the view of the other people is who you go for. If you fight these two, she can see them. If her, she can see her. If you fight her, she can see her. But if you fight Invisible Woman, the only person is probably Mantis that can see her. So these are like, this is what I'm saying. We're backing off for no reason. There's no reason to go save anybody. You don't have to save anybody. All you have to do is go put pressure. Now you just lost your healer because there's no pressure on these 3. Mantis is a DPS. Don't look at her like a healer. Look at her like a DPS. She's DPS right now. We need pressure on these DPSs. Your Psylocke is coming. She's just back there trying to heal, I'm pretty sure. And your thing is back here, is still here too. You got time. You just got to start. You got to put pressure on somebody. Again, why are we jumping? Like, what are we thinking about here? What do we think? So this is why, like, the next time I do this, if you guys want me to do gameplay reviews, I want to have the person that's asking for a review. I want you guys to come to the stage. I want to bring you guys in the Discord. I want you guys to come to the stage. And it's just going to be a one-on-one. It's going to be me and you. I'm going to have it streamed in the Discord so that you guys can see the gameplay as well, too. Because I want you to be able to explain to me, like, what you're thinking about so that we can crack down on these things little by little. You know what I'm saying? So we can move forward with this. Because there's no reason, like, we're not. Watch this. I'll show you with time-wise. I'll show you with time. Why is time so important? Why do I keep counting? Because I used to do this. I do this to myself. Okay, watch this. So I'm going to go back to the last time he threw a punch.
That's the first time.
1001. 1001. 1001. I'm going to keep resetting it. 1001. 1002. 1003. 1004. 1005. 1006. 1001. 1002. 1003. 1004. 1005. 1006. 1007. 1008. 1009. 1010. 1001. 1002. That took 11 seconds before you threw another punch. That's 11 seconds. That took a minute. Okay, keep going. We're fighting backline. Perfect. Look, now you started fighting backline. Look at the quick KO. Keep going. So now you're weak. The problem here is that you took too long. Your entire team, all your main folks just fail. It's a 4v5 right now. Your main people fail because you took too long to come back to actually start throwing a punch. It took 11 seconds. You're gonna fall here. Yeah, you're gonna fall here. You don't have no heals. You're gonna fall here. Now they're starting to gain. They're gaining a little bit of momentum. I'm pretty sure y'all can knock this momentum out. This we should be throwing a shield here. Throw your shield. Look, jump. How much health does she have? Look at her health. How much? Oh, sorry, wrong person. That's, who was it? Right. Okay. This is that's your teammate. I'm bugging. That's your teammate. I'm sorry. That's your teammate. I'm bugging. I saw the red. I'm so used to seeing the red. It's weird when I'm looking like this. I like the dive because you're trying to save your back. You're trying to save your healer. I like this. Okay. Once you back them off your healer, at this point, your healer has health, right? She has health. You can't save her. You're not going to be able to get this KO. You can't save her. Why? Because you don't need to. She already has this ult. There's no reason to save her. Now, the question is, look at what's happening over here. You see what's happening over here? Look at this fight over here. You can help your Psylocke get this out the way. Now they down one. They're already missing the Mantis. So you get the Psylocke out the way. Now we focus on another healer. She's trying to target your healers. Who's protecting theirs? Nobody. That's the game. This is literally rivals. Again, you're running. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why you're running. Watch this. 1001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2001, 2002, 2003. That's 13 seconds. You didn't throw a punch. So 13 is time, right? So your time is you're getting longer in the time that you're not throwing any attacks. The longer you don't throw attacks, look at the score. They're at 40 now. They shouldn't be. Like they should be out by now, right? They should be out of here by now. Okay, we're fighting Emma. We don't need to. This is unnecessary fight. We shouldn't be fighting Emma. She's not our target. There's a Cloak and Dagger right next to her. She can't protect Cloak and Dagger. This is who we should be fighting. Is Cloak and Dagger. Look, Cloak and Dagger's weak, and they just killed. So your healer killed Cloak and Dagger. Your healer is actually doing your job right now, right? Because you guys have 3 healers. Y'all have Invisible Woman, Cloak and Dagger, and Rocket Raccoon. So she's using Invisible Woman as a DPS, but that's your fight. You should actually get that KO. That's your KO. Okay, who's next? Look to your left. You see your heart focused on Emma, but right next to you is Mantis. Mantis can't burst heal. She can't burst heal. So this is your fight. You either can take this fight over here, or you can go over here and help them finish this. But they don't really need help with this. Let me look at Venom is already weak. He's about to run. He's out of the fight now. Now we just focus this over here because now Emma can't fight this fight. Emma can't fight like this. She has to try to protect. That frees up your Cloak and Dagger and keeps your Cloak and Dagger safe. So now while Emma is trying to KO you, you're focused on Mantis. Cloak and Dagger is healing you. Not Emma has to now turn the Cloak and Dagger, but she can't leave her Mantis. You see the little game now? There's a game here. If you attack this, Emma has to attack you. She can't burst heal Emma. So now Cloak and Dagger's healing you while you beating the brakes off of Mantis. If Mantis tries to freeze you, all Cloak and Dagger does is shoot the thing. Now, once you get healed up and she's inside this bubble, Mantis can now attack Cloak and Dagger can attack Mantis. Mantis falls. Now it's you and Cloak and Dagger versus Emma because Emma can't KO you because Cloak and Dagger is going to keep healing. You see, it's an endless loop because you win. You win. You have the winning hand here. It's just how you play it. You win here. You don't have to attack. You don't have to attack Emma. Now she grabs you. Now she kicks you. Now Emma. Now Mantis just pops. Nobody dies here. Nobody gets KO'd here. Now this is too late. This push here, this is too late now. This should have been the first push. This is the second push. This should have been the first push. Nice KO. Let him go. Still, priority here. The healer. The healer's the priority. Keep going. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. Perfect. Now they're one healer down, one tank down, one DPS down, 2 healers to go. and Emma can't protect none of them. Now we trying to find the healers. That's all we looking for is really all we're looking for is healers right now. Thing fell. You're not gonna kill Emma. You're not. The reason I'm saying is because the healers are going to come back and they're not going to let her fall. That's why I said once you got this KO, you could look around for a second. Okay, take a second to assess. Once you got that KO, you take a second to assess what's going on. Do I have anybody by me? All right, so it's just me. It's just you and Thing here. You can't KO her. Why? Because she's coming. She's here. So your best bet is since you can't stop this, you know he's gonna fall. There's nothing. You have no healers. There's nothing you can do. But what you can do is be petty. Instead of she's jumping up here, okay, bet I'm gonna turn and fight this. Because now you have to turn around and come help her. You're not gonna be able to heal Emma. You have to play this tennis ball game between y'all two. Emma can fall. But now when Invisible Woman is attacking your thing, because you're trying to kill Emma. You're leaving. This is a 3v2. You're going to lose this exchange. But if you are already back, like leave them, let them fight. Let them fight. You have not a single clue what Thing has in his pocket. So if Thing has his let me see. Thing has his ult. If he falls, that's his fault. He literally has his little shield like boom, 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 and he gets armor. If he falls, you can't protect him. This is not your fight. Your fight is behind. This is your fight. You need to slow down what's actually coming in here and buy your team time. So you come after the healers and force them to turn this way. Now he don't fall. I'm telling you, he does not fall here because they can't help Emma. They can't help. They can't help. They have to legitly come in. They have to turn to each other and help you and fight you. You can shut this down. You can literally you can shut this down completely and pop. And honestly, if you wanted to keep him alive, just pop ult. You have ult on you. If it's just you two, you tell Thing, stay on me, pop ult, give him armor, stay on me. Now you and Thing leave Emma and you focus on two healers. Now Emma has to try to, Thing gets healed and he has his ult too. It's a GG. Remember, Thing has his ult, you got your ult. You pop yours, he gets health. He stays alive. Now, you tell him in game chat, forget Emma. There's two healers on the staircase. Now you turn, he pops ult, he gets armor, and on top of that, they get frozen. Now you can KO both Invisible Woman and Cloak and Dagger. It's just decisions. It's decisions that we make in the middle of fights. It's hard to do, but it's something that you just got to keep working on. And then your Psylocke is also showing up too. Your Psylocke is coming too. This is too late. You popped this too late. You popped this too late because you could have kept your thing alive. You popped this too late. Again, we're fighting Thing. Why? Why are we fighting Thing? Why are we fighting Thing? If anything, let's fight these. Let's fight these. If you're not gonna do a lick of damage, you want to force the team to turn around to you. You're not gonna do no damage here. And then pops on you. You're weak. You got to step in the ult. Perfect. Now leave. You got to ult up. Leave. This ain't your fight no more. Turn around. What's behind you? 1, 2, 3. You got 3 people. These are your fight. This is your fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this back here. This is, you can either attack her or put pressure on these two right here and force them to all turn around and focus. These 3 focus you, leaving your healers, because now you're gonna need your teammates to back you up here. So your Psylocke, where's your Psylocke? I'm trying to see where Psylocke is. I think she died. She's coming back. So this is where I said you can't fight this. This is not your fight. You're not gonna KO nobody with this. There it is. We missed. That's okay. You're fine. You're not low on health. You're fine. There's no reason to run out. You're not at 350 yet. Keep fighting. Okay, you got one. Like right now, you're not fighting. Look at right now. Watch. You're not fighting right now. Watch one punch. You miss. That's fine. Okay, you could miss a couple of punches. That's fine. 1,000. Like right. Does when like 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009, 1,010. Okay, so you finally threw something, but it missed. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009. Finally threw something. That's like, bro, that's almost 9 seconds of no attacking. Like I said, we have to stay fighting somebody as Cap. We have to be doing something. We have to constantly keep building art all the time. We're not throwing punches anywhere. We have to throw punches at something. Even if she's in there, I don't care. Just throw punches at her. Just build your art. If you're going to art build, just build your art. Mind you, you're in overtime. You can build your art before this overtime is over. That's Cap. Like, he literally builds art so quickly. Who is on the floor right now that we should be attacking? There is 1, 2, and 3. We should be fighting somebody here. Most likely this, because she's focused. Mantis is not looking at Invisible Woman. So Invisible Woman is wide open. Look, she's not looking. Invisible Woman is your target here. Keep her out the fight. You can also attack Mantis. Keep Mantis out the fight. Nice dive. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You got Psylocke. Now you got backup. Keep going. Keep going. She pops off. That's a drop KO. It's okay. I drop KOs all the time. Looks like you might fall here. Nice nothing. He punch it. Just punch something. Punch something. Keep building your ult. Nice. Now we got an ult here. We like either that go keep going after that healer or go after Mantis back here behind. Adrian, let me know in the chat if you're still here. Let me know in the chat that you're still here, bro. Glow, what's good with you, King? Right now, we finding a healer. We shouldn't be fighting Venom. We got more than enough action back there. There are 2 healers back here. We back here. There's 1, 2, and Psylocke. We should be fighting this back here. Forget Venom again. We shouldn't be fighting tanks. He's gonna pop heal. He's gonna pop armor. That's why we don't fight tanks, because all of this is a waste. Yes, you're building art, but you could build art in a more strategic way by constantly putting pressure on healers so that they can't sit there and heal. That's a more strategic way to build art. Go after healers. Then you just got a KO. You just pop your cloak and dagger pop up. Perfect. There it is. Look at that. And as soon as we attack a healer, we get a KO. What are we at? Right now you have 9,000 damage. That's pretty bad at this point. To have 9K damage and only 9 KOs is pretty bad. That means that you're punching a bunch of tanks. You want to have the least amount of damage as possible. With a higher number of KOs. That's the whole point of playing a tank. The least amount of damage with higher KOs for any class. The more KOs you have, the least damage you want to have. Because that means that you're attacking the right people. Characters only have 250 health. So 2 KOs is 500 damage. 3 KOs is 750. So if you're efficient, but can't nobody argue your efficiency, you can literally have 6,000 damage and 20 KOs because you're just being efficient. This is efficiency right here. I like this. It's efficiency. Look, you see how when you're attacking the right people, they're falling fast. They just lost 2 healers. The other one is coming back now because you KO her earlier. Look how fast. Look. Y'all moving now. Game. Because you started attacking the right people. This lasted way longer than it needed to. Because we're fighting the wrong fights. Right? So I don't need to watch both rounds. Me watching this round right here should help you enough and let you know like exactly the things that you have to change in order to get the outcome that you're looking for. The outcome that you're looking for is going to come from you fighting the right people at the right times, keeping your hands moving at all times. As a Cap main, You have to keep your hands moving. If at any point you are just standing around and you haven't punched anything in 10 seconds, 12 seconds, 13 seconds, that's a long time to not be punching somebody. And then when you do, you're fighting the wrong characters. You're fighting tanks. You have no business fighting tanks. You should be fighting healers, DPS's ass cap. And if you are fighting the DPS, it's because the DPS is by himself. If the DPS isn't by himself and he's with a healer, the healer's a priority. Because the healer can't heal a DP. The DPS can't heal a healer. The healer can heal the DPS. So now you're trying to fight the DPS, but the healer keeps healing them. You're not going to do the amount of damage that you think you're going to do. You lose that fight, especially if it's Punisher, Bucky, Namor, Hela. You're going to lose that fight. It's over. Squirrel Girl, it's over. But if you fight the healer, the DPS tries to converge on you. They can't stop that. Because that health just keeps depleting. And then all you got to do is get out. Now they're one healer down. You get out, get healed, go back in. I hope that helps. If you guys ever want me to watch y'all reviews and help you out with the game, just let me know. I'm always learning myself. I love watching people's gameplays because it gives me an opportunity to see what people are doing, what I should do.
Happy to see Trey and Jay